Okay, let's try and use style components with the Gatsby default starter. Style components are just the it's the default for me for any project now. At the moment, it's something which has just helped me sort of grok how to style things with modern development techniques. Even though I'm 18 months into being a sort of professional web developer, this sort of thing has really helped me sort of get over the issues I had around scoping and global styles basically. So I'm just gonna go into the in the code sandbox here, and we're just going to style the Gatsby starter. So we'll get our default starter, which we'll have initialized. We just scroll down at the bottom here. We can add our dependencies in. Style components. 1.6 million. What's that? Starts or downloads? That's impressive. Right, so I'm not sure if I've just screwed it all up by adding in the dependency before it finished building. Doesn't look that way. Been a bit temperamental at the moment. The code sandbox editor. Oh, here we go. It's just popped up here. So this is the Gatsby default starter. So I'm just going to go through and add in style components. Replace the current styles with style components. So we take a look at the style components section under Gatsby documentation. Basically, we need Babel plugin style components. Let's just copy that. Copy. Asta. Copy into dependencies here. Just do V. Let's click it. Is that done? Terminal. Okay. It appears to be installed. So that's the Babel part. Adding style components. Just do the Gatsby one now. Okay. And there's another dependency here. Obviously, we need to put it into the Gatsby config, which we'll do. Edit it. Bit concerned as to why this. I need to not actually showing as installing. No. No. Go here. Restart. Is it doing the thing? I don't know. I mean, oh. 20. Right, okay, it looks like I did something there. 20. No. It's 2032 now, so. Can I just do Control C? No. Run scripts. What's this? Deployment? No. Server control panel. I really want to put in something in the JSON here. Should be like npm run style scripts build develop. I mean those don't reflect what's in here, do they? Build, format, test, install, node. What does that mean? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Add a terminal. I'll do this. No. Really seems to be Try to start the page. God, what's going on? Console. Terminal. Sandbox container started. Right. I'm going to presume this is doing what it needs to do now. Really not sure why it's really sluggish. I mean, oh man. Right, let's just try power through this. Right. So take a look at what we've got here. Header. Star in here for the header. Another style put directly into the H1 here, which is wrapped in a link. We've got this like the astronaut guy through here. Sure we can style that right now. We've got a layout CSS. Right, let's just trash this. Yes, delete, and we'll see how that affects our styles here. I'm really not sure this is doing what it's meant to be doing. Right, source components, layout, CSS. Let's just kill it from here as well. Right. That's it. We're doing the thing now. I'll refresh. Right. We see we've got this this border around here now, and obviously there's no styles on on the font here. It looks, if we go inspect this, it's going to be Times New Roman or something to that effect. So that to me just says we've just nuked the that massive reset, which Kyle has kindly provided us. So thank you, Kyle. This H1 is font weight. I don't know, font family. Font family, sans serif. So we're just with the fallback font at the moment. Now, so let's go and add in Globalstar. So in the source folder here, we should be adding a directory which we call theme, and then in theme we'll make a file called globalstar.js, and then in here we will import the global style from style components. It's global something. Create global style. There you go. So we want to export this, and we're going to call it nice and imaginative name, which is part of the create global style with the backticks. And let's just take some defaults I've got from another app here on the body. Usual stuff, which is no padding. Indentation here. Okay, padding, margin, line height. Text decoration is the little discs you see on ordered lists. So we just save that, and obviously this is just being exported from this module here. So we need to use global style at the highest level we can in the app. So it's like a like we have with a context provider, where you sort of put it up as high as possible in your component tree, so then the effects from that can cascade down. So the highest level one we've got here is the layout one, which we took the styles from, and this will be this wraps a lot of the other pages and components in this starter. So let's import Globalstar. That's what we called it, wasn't it? From theme Globalstar. Nope. And then we'll bring this in right. I think we're to put it right at the top here. Self-closing component. If we hit save, Freya seems to be happy. Hit refresh here. There you go. So we see the border's gone around. We haven't got a default font in. It still looks like Times New Roman. So let's just import some Google fonts. Get some Larry fonts in from Google. Fonts, google.com. And we can import them in the Globalstar bit here. We use, I'm not sure if it's good practice or not, but I've done this in the past with import, and you say URL, and then basically it's the HTTPS of your font you want to use. So that's just something wacky here. New. Date added. Nice. So for Google fonts, if you say select this font, then you get this little tray come in, and then basically this is the font we need to use for our global style here. So and we want to put in our sizes. So if we say customize, bold, light, so regular, and bold. And then if we go back to here, see it's sort of tacked them onto the end here, 400, 700. If we just need this URL, copy that, and then put this in here. And I don't think we need the quotes around it like that, or the href for them. I think it's just that. And then in here we can just say font family equals what have we called it? Kardashians. Okay, and then that should change. See that this border's back. I think it's because we've broke the global style here. Maybe it's because we need a semi at the end. Hit save. Yeah, that looks looking too great. Yeah, it updated just as I hit refresh. Okay, so we've got our nice font here. Cool. Let's get cracking with the rest of it. So in the header, we've got divs. This looks like Rebecca Purple. And then inside that div is another styled div with the margin. So I'm guessing we could just say in here, const, what we're going to call this, header? No, we've already got a header component here. So this is wrapper, right? The sort of the topmost class div is usually what I always call wrapper. So this would be header wrapper. This is just how I've learned how to do it. So, and this is a styled div, and then it's going to have backticks, and then in here we're just going to take this style here. And remember, this is inline style, so margin bottom is actually margin hyphen bottom like that. Let's just take that straight out there and then put it up here, and then take off the commas at the end here. So what are you complaining about here then? Yes, Lynn. Header wrapper is a sign of value but never used. Okay, I know that. It's styles not defined. Okay, so import styled from G Scott styled. We're doing IntelliSense style components. There you go. Right, so that's that part. Nice bit of indentation there. So this is now header wrapper. Header wrapper, and then closing div. Save that. Nothing's changed. So what can we take from that? Either the app's not working. Oh, it has changed. There we go. Rebecca Purple. What have we done? Oh, we don't need it in quotes now, do we? Same with the measurement now. What that's like? There we go. Panic. Right, so we have another div for which I believe is the header here. So let's call this one const header headline. Yeah, headline. Which is not a style div. Okay, so take the style again. I mean, what we could do is just use the Alt key to tab this up, tab it back. So holding down the Alt key and using the up and down arrows there, sort of move that for us. Let's get this styled. Margin. Next, where's my cursor gone? Can't see it. Next width 960 semicolon. The padding. Same again. The semicolon. So plugins for that. So we can rename this one headline, and then the cleaning one down here. Head. Oh dear, Scott, you and your fat fingers, mate. Jeez. Right, there we go. Headline. Okay, the closing one down here. Headline. Hit save. Okay, looks like nothing has changed again, which is a good sign. So H1. So this is what we resort to when we run out of things to run out of names or ideas to name things. Just call it a styled head one, which is a styled H1, backticks, and then let's get our style from here, which just seems to be margin 0. I mean, you don't really need to do this. What we could do is rather than do that, is inside our headline here, where this head 1 is, we could just say for each head 1 in here, H1, sorry, we could apply that style, which was margin 0. Thanks IntelliSense. Margin 0. Okay, and then we should, if we save that, be able to take this off of here. Right, looking promising. We've just got the link style now. So this link is a Gatsby component, and what we can do is we can wrap that in a style component. So we say styled link imaginative equals styled, and then parenthesis around link. Then it will take the properties of link already, and then we just got to apply these parts here. So color white, semi at the end, and text decoration none. The semi. We'd like comment. Yes, thank you. So let's just the link will turn into styled link, and then we can get rid of this style here. Hit save. Maybe change this to styled link as well. That should update. Anytime you feel like it, code sandbox, or hit refresh, you know, whatever. So hit save, and that is it for the header component. I think, like I said earlier, the image, I don't really think there's anything I can add to this right now. And the layout, we could, we've got the div here, so we could have that as the well, they've got the wrapper component, which is this up here. This just looks like it's everything else, which is because it's the layout, it's wrapping all the other components that go inside it. So what we could call this is the content wrapper. So let's just bring it in here, import styled, call it content wrapper, like I said. It's a style div, and again, we're just going to import content wrapper equals style div. What's going on? Why is that? And import style components. Going on, styles, style components, import styled from style components. Obviously missed something there. Let's see. Right, so jeez, it's been a long day, so we need to define that as a const, the content wrapper. Wow. We're going to use that down here. So we're just going to nick this file and just put it in here and inline it. So we just need a semi there, get rid of the quote, semi, get rid of the quote there, semi at the end here and here. If I hit save, thank you Prettier for prettying. We just replace the this div here with that content wrapper on here. Then we can just get rid of all of that there. Hit save. And again, nothing's changed. It's all exactly the same. Fantastic. Okay, so there you go. We've just implemented style components. Gone over a couple of the concepts how to use style components, namely the Globalstar, which looks like I've got two here. What? I'm not sure it's something with the wrong with the editor rather than me. Who knows? But so the concept here is the Globalstar, which we export this component here, which we can then use throughout the app. And in the case of this default starter, use a nice layout component. We could get into styling this static query. There's two sort of patterns to there's obviously a lot more, but I don't really like this pattern personally. I like it with you define the component first and then have the static query at the bottom. We use the render props from that, but that's another video, I reckon. For this, we were just going over moving from the basic styling into using style components, which I think we've done. So if you like the video, please like the video, like the damn video, and if you want to get notified of more content from me, please hit subscribe as well. So thanks for watching. See you next time.